Hey guys, Macca here with a episode 2 of Tips and Tricks. I did say I was going to be releasing this today, so I'm glad that I've had the time on my hands to actually record this and talk about it. So we are on Slums, capture the flag, and hopefully what I talk about in this game improves you on this map. As I do say in my previous episode, this is all my opinion. I'm not saying I'm the best at the game. This is everything I know on these maps throughout the whole entire series. Also, if you want to see a map that you're not very good at, then make sure you post one in the comment and I'll do it, as it will help us, as I'm just skimming through the maps at the moment. So let's basically just start off with this side. This side is the worst side out of the two sides you get. It's not overly rubbish because you can get the spawns, but it's not that good compared to the other side. So if you can sort of hold out for a 1-0 or a 0-0, then you're in with a really good chance of winning the map. And a nice little camping spot for you if you don't actually know it. If you come to this corner, you can stand on it just like I did. You jump, you can sort of see the flag from this here, from a dirty little head glitch, and the double D's area. If you don't know what that's called, it's called double D's from up there. It's quite a nice little spot for watching the flag if you're going to play really bad defensively, like a lot of people do. They normally sit around here watching blue stairs. So you can sort of watch both ways with an M8, not a MSMC. You can watch the whole of blue stairs, and then you can sort of poke up when they take the flag. So on this side, it's really crucial to make sure you keep your team spawning here around this area. Otherwise, you're going to get caught in that cop car spawn over the other side, which is not something you want to be in, especially if you're against a really good team. So what you want to try to do is keep pushing this blue. Always push this blue street. Unless you get like 3-4 people down, which you most probably will, say, then push the garage area. And if you don't know this spot, and I'm sure everyone knows this spot, really I should have an M8 out, just it's a little bit more better. But they're going to be spawning just around that corner, just like literally there. And you sit on this barrel and you basically pick them off when you've got a person in garage or two of your teammates pushing this area. They're always going to spawn over here. If you don't want this spot, then another spot to watch in that spawn is just sitting here. It's another little dirty head glitch, but they're going to be on a head glitch as well. That's why your accuracy needs to be on point, and you can sort of call out everything if they're running back to their flag, or if they're running through graveyard and got away from your bullets, then you can call everything out for your teammates. The other side of the spawn, if you want to push blue street like I suggest you do, in a way, unless you get 3 people or 4 down, then you just push up around this area. Normally you'd have one person just sitting on this truck. Obviously try to blow it up, otherwise you might get grenaded, as they can still spawn here when you're still here, but it holds your team spawn over here on blue stairs, which is really important. Like I said, if you do get spawned here, which you will most likely get spawned, you can't always hold the good side of the spawn. And what I suggest you do is always try to run back to the flag. Yeah, okay, you might get picked off, so on. If you want to challenge him and shoot him, then that's fine. But from you pushing up this road, your teammates are always going to spawn here. They're always going to spawn here. If you push back around the back of the flag, like I suggest you do, your teammates are going to get a blue stair spawn, and they're going to spawn here, they're going to spawn back there. They're going to spawn much more closer to the flag, so the opposition ain't going to be able to pull it. So I suggest that you always push this way. Unless there's no one on the cop car, then yes, you can push up this way, but always cut back in and try to get the control of this mid area and blue area. Don't worry about cop car. If someone's sitting on the spawn and none of your team's there, it doesn't really matter, because you're not going to spawn there if you're holding this side of the spawn. If you are going to push the blue street, like I said earlier, they're going to spawn in garage. What you can do is sort of predict it. Is like come around here, and they're always going to spawn here. They're literally going to spawn in this corner, or sometimes they're going to spawn right in front of the bullets, which is here, Or sometimes they spawn here as well, and sometimes in garage, depending on how hard your team's pushing. Say all of you was on the blue street in graveyard, they're going to be spamming in this garage everywhere, like literally inside of it. So the spawns do get really confusing. But if you are on this side and you want to get the spawn traps, then there's one here for that. Obviously don't stand here in the middle and just pre-aim expecting someone to spawn there, because you're gonna muck up the spawns even more. So what I suggest you do is just sort of like go in and out of the spawn, sort of run around, look a bit. If you are on your own and your team's blue street and you're pulling the flag, always predict someone here, because they're going to spawn there. Like I said, sometimes people run straight through the front of that garage and they get shot in the back when they should look at the map. Like I said in the other episode, the map is really useful in the game. If you can read it as much as like I do, then you should be spot on with all the spawn points, because they are easy to read. Just look at your team where they're located and you'll just know off by heart. So this side is the strongest side, as most of you know. It's quite easy to get the spawn traps going, but over the last couple of months, they have evened out the sides, I think, because we've worked out how to get the spawn traps going from here to there. So what I suggest you do here is basically try to keep the garage spawn. Obviously you want to try to lock down this spawn, because if they push up the garage too much and you die, you're going to spawn back here, which all of you know about. And if you do spawn here, you don't want to push forward. You do not want to push forward. You always want to push back, especially if you're playing in a team. If you're playing in solo and you're not really fussed about any of your other players because they're playing rubbish and you just want to get some kills, then fine, go ahead, run and try to challenge a few people, etc. But if you're playing as a team and you want to learn, then what I suggest you do is you always cut back to flag. If you're spawning there, it's obvious that someone is pushing this garage area, so expect one in the back alley or in garage, or even like this red van or graveyard. You're always going to be around that area if you're spawning over blue street. If you're spawning here, then there's going to be one in blue, which is going to be normally on the head glitch as I showed last round, or there's normally someone sitting around this corner or laying down here. They're just a few dirty spots, but always try to push this bricks down and hold down middle control. If you can just hold this down, like you don't even need to push up that far, you can just sit in the middle of the map and get a free down. As soon as you get that free down, your whole team can push up. So one of you would push blue to get the spawns over to the cop car side. Obviously you're going to have to try to find the last person, which is most likely going to be back map. But if you push this side heavy, they're not going to spawn here. They're always going to spawn cop car. But obviously if you're on the other side, then you always want to try hold down this area, because this area here basically determines the spawn. If you have this area locked down, then you're going to spawn here. If you don't have the area locked down, you're going to spawn cop car. So it is a really crucial part of the map, this section, especially if you want good spawn or if you want bad spawn. So if you don't know the cop car spawn, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows on the game, maybe it's happened to you, I don't know. The best way to sort of get it is get 3 people down and one person sit in that crucial area. Like I said a minute ago, you want to stand here, the front of the bonnet, pre-aim in this area here. That they're always going to spawn here. Sometimes they just randomly spawn back here as well, which is a bit random. So I see a few people stand in this corner or here trying to lock on them much more quicker. If you do that, then they're most likely going to spawn here. If they spawn in this area, they're literally going to come flying out and kill you. So if that has happened to you, it's because you're standing too far to the right of the cop car. If you stand here, they hardly ever spawn there. I don't think it's ever happened to me before, unless I get pushed really aggressively by 3 people here and then it makes me move and then they spawn there. I don't think they can spawn when I'm here looking like that. It's too close. So that is how you hold the cop car spawn. Basically you can hold this side of the map locked down like mad. If you do get 3 down and your teammate dies in blue, they're probably not going to spawn there no more, because you're looking at it like you're trying to get the spawn. Maybe 2 people might spawn here. If no one else is coming out, what I suggest you do is go straight into this spot. I go into this spot quite often from cop car. because they're going to spawn blue stairs, and there's a person that's always going to run around this bit area. He's maybe going to pre-aim this area, but you're going to have first aim on him, you're going to have first bullet on him. If your accuracy is pinpoint, then you should be sweet like cherry. So yeah, that's basically how you hold down the spawns on this side. If you're on your own and you've killed 3 of them, normally, say you're mid-map, 3 of them goes down, your teammates are like back here, then always just run, predict someone here, so like pre-aim here, because they're always going to run through double D section. Like I said, on the other side of the map, you always need to try and get this middle control and the blue street. No one really ever pushes bricks unless they don't actually know what they're doing. You can push bricks on this side to get the cop car spawn, obviously, but on the other side, I've never really pushed this area, and I don't really suggest you should push this area unless your teammate gets 3 kills or 4 kills and the whole team goes down. Then you should push this whole entire area and try to get the garage spawn or the blue street spawn, like I said. So that is basically CTF Slums in a nutshell. I tried to fit as much as possible in that video, in that little section. I was talking really quickly. If you don't understand a lot of it, then don't worry. I can make another one if you want, but obviously that is everything and anything that I know about Capture the Flag Slums. So thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Follow our Twitter if you haven't already for updates on recruitment and more information about us, obviously. Also, a quick couple of shout outs. I need to give a shout out to T4 UK Creds. He designed our whole entire website. I'll leave a link to his channel and to the website in the description below. Basically, he uploads videos about the website and about the clan. It's quite a good channel, and it's more information about us as a team. So if you're interested in that side of things, then go check out his channel. Also, Bainesy, a shout out to him. He does all the live streaming on twitch.tv. If you haven't seen any live streams, then make sure you go follow and take a look at that. I'll leave the link in the description of that as well. Also, I'll leave his channel in the description. Basically, he's just started up again and he's uploading a lot of FIFA videos. Him playing Road to Division 1 or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. But he's uploading FIFA and he's uploading COD Ghost when it comes out. But we as a channel are uploading Call of Duty. A bit of GTA Online maybe when it sort of fixes things. But mainly Call of Duty. So hopefully you enjoyed the videos. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Cheers guys.